Alright, time to play some more games today. What do I play? What the... Hang on a minute. The hell is all this? Aftershave. And Santa's hat. Wait a minute. That's better. Santa's hat. Aftershave. And a note. Oh. Let's have a look at this. It's to me. Dear Super Beanie-man, you've been a naughty boy this year. All that swearing and shouting in your videos isn't good. Worst of all, you didn't even bother to leave me some milk and cookies. Merry Christmas, you ass. Santa. What? Shit, it's Christmas and I haven't even done the video review yet. Ah!
Super Beanie-man Gaming.
God's sake, I bet that fucking asshole just got me the fucking aftershave. Not even a fucking video game to play. Fuck's sake, what am I gonna do now? Christmas Day and I got no games, for fuck's sake. What? Wait a minute. A stocking? He did give me a game after all. Sweet. Okay. What's he got me? Right. Okay. Let's see. Home Alone? Home Alone for PS2? What the hell? I didn't even know this thing existed. Man, the one on the Megadrive was so much fun. Oh, this PS2 version's gotta be well much better, like, surely, right? It's gonna be so much better. Oh, you know what? Let's do a video review on Home Alone on the PS2. Merry Christmas, fuckers. Alright, let's go. Oh, come on, you piece of shit. Come on. Oh, fuck's sake. God's sake. What is this shit? You know what? It's these shitty blue discs. Now, this was a problem with a lot of early PS2 games because they all came on these fucking crap blue discs, and nowadays the console barely struggles to read these. I've got some great games from the launch period because I got it day one. So Tekken Tag Tournament 1 is a blue disc, Time Splitters 1 is a blue disc, SSX Snowboarding Supercross, that is a blue disc as well. And you know what? A lot of those games barely fucking run now. It's such a ball ache to get it to actually load because of this shitty blue disc. They just don't work. And even Sony knew they fucked up with these because not long after launch they started to switch games to DVDs because they actually fucking worked. They would actually load. So yeah, I can forgive them for early on having these problems, but this fucking game right here, it came out in what, 2006? Now that's a long time after the launch of the PS2, and obviously this company, fucking Blast Entertainment, whatever the fuck they are, were just too cheap to pay for DVDs, so they went for the cheaper fucking flimsy ass blue discs that don't even fucking work. I mean, fuck's sake, man. I've got to fucking clean it again and hope that eventually it fucking loads. Fuck's sake, and I bet the game ain't even any good either. Fucking hell. I must have spent about 20 minutes here, constantly taking the disc back out, cleaning it on my shirt to try and get rid of any smudges that were on the disc, putting that blue fucker back in the console, and trying to get it to boot up, failing every fucking time, and then eventually, like a Christmas fucking miracle, it eventually fucking booted up, and now I can finally fucking play this Home Alone game. Finally, it's fucking loading. Let's go, Home Alone. Show me what you've got. So when you do finally make it to the title screen, you are greeted with a really badly drawn version of Kevin and the two burglars from the first film. I mean, Jesus, just look at them. What, did the work experience kid do these or something? Christ, it's so bad, I just can't believe it's real artwork. Fucking hell, it's awful. So, upon pressing start, and then selecting arcade, we then get to play the game's first level, but before that, we have to select a character? What the fuck? I mean, I get why Kevin's there, he's the star of the first two films, but who the fuck's Carly? And all the other kids? I mean, what the fuck? Carl? Who the fuck are you? The game's called Home Alone. Why the fuck are there other 4 kids to choose from? There's 4 kids? There's 4 kids? The game is called Home Alone! Home Alone! Why are there 4 kids? It's Home Alone, for fuck's sake! What the fuck were they thinking? Jesus Christ, man! Home Alone, but there's 4 of them! Fuck me! Jesus Christ! Fucking bullshit. So the first level, I think, is supposed to take place within Kevin's mansion. You get to run around the garden and then inside the building itself, and the objective of the level is to seal all of the doors. Now, weirdly, the house is surrounded by a giant brick wall with several doors on it that you have to seal, so you don't actually seal the doors in the actual house going from room to room, it's just these ones on the outside wall for some reason. Now, to do this, you have to pick up these red toolboxes and then walk up to a door and hold square to fill up a meter to eventually lock it. This is rather boring, to be honest, and while you're going around you need to pick up more and avoid the burglars that are running around, because if they catch you, that's it, you're out. Now, in order to help you avoid the burglars, you can pick up several weapons. Now, these range from an iron to a blowtorch, oil, flour, and the spider. You know, there's several iconic movie weapons there, and it's quite fun that they included some of these because it makes it feel more like Home Alone. However,
one of my issues with the weapons are that they're just projectile based and you just throw a lot of them. Now, one of the cool things about Home Alone was that you set up traps. You set up traps for the burglar, yet you don't get to do that here. Yet there wasn't many options in the movie where he would fight them head to head. It was more he would lay traps in the daytime and get them on the night time. You know, the boiling hot door handle, the slippery staircase, the blowtorch on the door when they enter it. You don't really get that in this game because Kevin's just throwing them like in their faces by himself. The Megadrive version of Home Alone 1 is absolutely brilliant, and it really captures the spirit of the movie because you get to actually plant traps down via a blueprint of the house before you enter it, so you can already prepare loads of traps along the doorways and in the corridors of the building. You also get to actually make weapons, which is something this game doesn't do because you just literally pick them up off the floor. Whereas here, you would scavenge for items, just like Kevin does in the movie, and he actually builds makeshift weapons. You know, he builds a bazooka cannon using a hairdryer, balloons, and snow to then freeze the burglars. I mean, sure, he didn't freeze them in the film, but the game takes a creative, artistic license with it, and it's for the better in my opinion because the cartoony snowman of Marv and Harry is bloody brilliant, and this game, this PS2 version, is just sorely lacking this. Ones like oil work better because you can lay them down, but in general, the ones you throw are a right pain in the ass because the aiming is just awkward as fuck. Worse still, when you run out of a specific weapon, you have to scroll your inventory all the way across to find one that you do have, and that can end up getting you killed at certain points. And then when you do pick up a better one and you want to quickly scroll to that, you can't wrap round the menu, so you have to go one way or the other. It just leads to a lot of frustration when you're trying to quickly attack one of the burglars with a specific weapon that you want. And speaking of the burglars, another annoyance with the weapon is they take absolutely shitloads of damage just to take them out. Now here you can see I used 4 flour bags there and I barely got any of his health down because when he's down and the stars are spinning around his head, he's actually invulnerable, so you can't just wail on him while he's down. You have to wait until he gets back up and the stars disappear so you can then hit him again to take off another tiny bit of his health. This is just there to make the game last longer. It just adds to the boredom because it's not a very fun game to begin with, and using traps is even more annoying if you accidentally set them off yourself because then you just wasted one and you have to potentially walk around the room to get to another trap and use it on them. So for the most part it's quite easy to avoid the burglars as you can sort of avoid them fairly well. However, when you do get captured, this is where the bullshit really cranks up a notch, because when you fail, you get to continue, but you continue right where you left off, so the burglar's right fucking next to you again, so then he's easily got to grab you again because he's right on top of you, forcing you to lose another fucking life. The Megadrive game nailed this perfectly, as there was an actual consequence to being captured. You see, the game works on a sort of time system where the longer the burglars are in the house, the more loot they take. So if you get captured, time passes by and they have looted a large chunk of the house. So there's a risk-reward thing going on here. So it's bad to actually get caught because you're gonna be closer to having that house being completely robbed at that point. I mean, look right here, this is the second continue I've done now, and all I can do is run into this area, but oh no, the level seems to put loads of bullshit dead ends just so you can get trapped, and then I lose my next life, and then it's game over. I mean, what the fucking hell's that? That is just complete and utter horseshit. I've now failed the fucking level because of that bullshit. Jesus Christ. Then, when you do fail a level, you get to enter your high score. Ooh, great, goody. Whoop-de fucking doodah. Fuck this, man. This is a fucking joke, man. What an absolute shit show. There's gotta be an easy way to do the levels on this. Surely, I must be doing something wrong here. Well, after calming down, I eventually go back and start the level again, and while I'm playing, I realise that those red toolboxes which you need to lock all of those weird outer doors on the level actually respawn after a few seconds, so I'll come up with a genius plan to wait and stock up on 10 of those so I can just close every door in the level. But what do you know, when I pick it up, the counter still stays on 2, so you can only hold 2 of these fucking things at once. What an absolute fucking bullshitting joke, man. That is just a game to make the levels last longer, forcing you to go and find the respawn spot and go back and get some more. It's just an absolute slugfest of a game. This is the first level and I'm already fucking bored of it. Jesus Christ. I mean, I know all the doors are around the outer edge of the level, but for fuck's sake, it's still a pain to remember where they actually are and what ones you've actually locked. Because when you go back and forth to find toolboxes, it's easy to forget which ones you've done, because when they are locked, they don't change colour or have a padlock on them or anything, they look exactly the same. And the developers didn't see fit to make a fucking mini-map in the level, so you can't see easily where the doors are. So this results in, when you say you've locked 9 of 10 doors in a level, it results in you aimlessly running around the level, checking each door, realising that you've already locked that one, spending another couple of minutes trying to find the one that you actually fucking need, so you can finally lock the fucking thing, and then finish the goddamn fucking level. It's an absolute bore fest. I mean, what the fuck were they thinking here? So here we are. I almost died a few times, and eventually I fucking find the last door and finish the level. Or do I? Well, no, I don't, because you see, in order to actually finish the level, even though you've already locked all the required doors, you have to then take out all the fucking burglars that are left in the fucking level. This means you've then got to walk around again, trying to find the last ones that you need, and then throw some out to take them out, further extending and making this more of a bore fest than it needed to be. The level should have just ended once I locked the doors or something, you know, fuck me. What a fucking joke. After finally completing level 1, we then go on to level 2, which is the Garden 2, scene 2 of 10. Okay. Well, this time I decided to pick a different character to see if there's any difference between the 4 kids. So now I'm going to play as Dexter's sister Dee Dee. I mean, Kelly, of course. And what do you know? The scene looks exactly the same as the first fucking level. I'm still in a garden, and worst of all, it looks like it's summertime. Summertime in Home Alone? What the fuck were they thinking? The first Home Alone is a fucking Christmas movie. It's set during the Christmas holiday. There is fucking snow. Even the Megadrive game got this right. You could actually ski around the fucking, sledge around the fucking roads around the neighbourhood. There's snowman you could run over. It was at winter. You could tell it was set at Christmas. Whereas this game's fucking set in the summer, and it's Home Alone. It's supposed to be Home Alone 1, and it's set in the summer, and there's fucking flowers everywhere. What the fuck were they thinking? They could have at least added some fucking snow, but no, they couldn't even get that fucking right. And you know what? The worst part is, Dee Dee controls exactly the same as Kevin. So once you've completed one level of this game, you've pretty much seen the entire thing. I mean, sure, there's the odd new power-up throughout the level. I mean, here we get the bowling ball, but it's the same as the fucking iron. You just fucking throw it. So there's no real difference. It's just purely cosmetic, just like Dee Dee's character skin. It's just a skin. She doesn't run faster. She's not more agile. She can't hold more weapons or more toolboxes or anything. They're all just exactly the fucking same. The same with the other 2 kids that I haven't looked at. The game just plays exactly the same from level to level. And what do you know? I still miss with the fucking bowling balls. And look, she's got captured, but you know what? She doesn't even look that upset. I swear to God, she's smiling. It just doesn't make sense. The burglar literally just holds you for a second, giving you a little hug, and then just walks away, leaving you free to just twat him in the face with an iron again. Strange. Anyway, so after failing again, I decide it's time for a new tactic. This time, I'm just going to take out the burglars before I do all the doors. Brilliant. So, I go around the level, pick up as many items as I can, and then I just wail on them with everything I got, trying to chip away at their massive fucking health bars. Jesus Christ, this is taking long. Come on, Mr. Burglar, I'm not going to hurt you. Psych! Eat flour, motherfucker! Haha! Okay, he's almost gone now. Same with the other one. Come on, eat that, you motherfucking rank stain. I can't wait to kill you two and then be free to get this fucking level done. Come on, and you want some as well? Eat that, motherfuckers! Yes! That's one down. Okay, there should be two left. What? Three? What? What? I swear there was two. It should be two. Ugh, okay, let's get this one and keep an eye on that fucking meter. Right, you are gone. 4-3. What the fuck? 4-3. It just respawns them back in. It fills them up. What the fuck, man? They respawn. So you can't even just take them out and then get the doors because they respawn. What the fuck is this, man? This is fucking bullshit, man. Fuck me. The levels are fucking terrible. The visuals are fucking awful. The plot is basically non-existent. The gameplay loop is just not fun. It's this weird bullshit Pac-Man sort of maze thing where you have to close doors around the outer edge of a house. I mean, what the fuck's that all about? Why have everyone's house got a fucking giant wall up around it? It's just fucking bullshit, man. It doesn't make any sense, and this is a lazy ass fucking game. The one on the Megadrive was so much fucking better. This on PS2 is just fucking awful. Do yourselves a favour and keep your fucking change, you filthy animals, and don't play this fucking game because it's a fucking joke. Worst of all, I'm not even home alone because there's 3 other fucking kids running around, so they couldn't even get the basic fucking principle of this fucking thing right. What a fucking shit show. Wow, my Christmas is fucking ruined thanks to this fucking game. Fuck's sake.
Fuck this game. Fuck it. You know what? There's got to be a better way to spend Christmas than playing a shit game like this, hasn't there? You know, maybe I'll go and play another game that I like from this year. Maybe Days Gone again or something, you know? Anything but Home Alone, because that game just sucks balls. Don't play it. Save your money, please. I mean, it's not like anyone's going to go out and buy an old PS2 game at this point in time. But hey ho, you never know. Someone might be tempted to buy this just out of curiosity from seeing it online, but don't waste your money, please. So yeah, I guess that's all that's left to say on Home Alone. So yeah, thank you for joining me for this Christmas special of Super Beanie-man Gaming Reviews. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I just want to say to everyone and anyone who has watched my videos throughout 2019 while I've been doing Super Beanie-man, thank you very much. I appreciate every single viewer, and every single one of you have put a comment on some of my videos, or maybe even liked and even disliked. Thank you, I really appreciate it. At times when some videos aren't really getting many views and I'm spending hours and hours and maybe even days sometimes making a video just for it to get 10 views, it is a little bit disheartening, and I think, is it worth it? But then I'll get a comment from someone, or I'll get a like on a video, or a video will get 100 views or something like that, and I'll think, you know what, let's just carry on with this and see what happens. Because so far in 2019, since starting the Super Beanie-man part of my channel, I've gained probably a few hundred subscribers, and I'm really shocked at that. I wasn't expecting that. And I've gained several thousand views across the 100 or so videos I've put online. So it's been a pretty cool year, to be fair. I'm sort of still finding my feet in how to make videos and how to give you guys content. But I hope you stick with it, because 2020 should hopefully be even better than 2019. I mean, this year we had several reviews. We've had, what, 14 reviews. We've had a whole Metal Gear Solid month. We've done that one bullshit trophy that's had about 25 videos now. We did cartoon mistakes. I tried to bring that back, but YouTube's policies and how copyright strikes go, that sort of meant that still didn't work. But I will work on another way of bringing that back, trying to do it in a different format that hopefully won't get copyright stricken and banned in several countries. We did Gaming and Raging, that series I really enjoy, and there's loads of other videos that I've made throughout the time. There's even the Let's Plays of Spider-Man, Batman Vengeance, and The Walking Dead, which is currently going on. You're going to see that take up the next couple of weeks. That's all that's going to really be on the channel, really. I'm just going to upload that while I have a break and enjoy Christmas. And I hope you guys enjoy Christmas and the holiday period itself. And I will see you all in 2019. In fact, this is 2019, so we can cut that out. 2020 people. Have a good one, and I'll see you next year. Thanks. Bye. I totally didn't cut that out, did I? Fuck.